Welcome back, my friends. I'm here with German Ramirez, and we talk about Force for Africa and Adventure to Dress. You as an ambassador, can you speak about your role and what you do and what's the vision from Adventure to Dress and Force for Africa?
Well, as an ambassador, my role first and foremost is to be a believer. That's the way I see my role. And as such, I'm a believer in the vision behind Force for Africa and the goals of this project. We do live in a world that is handling resources of all sorts, not sustainable, but we especially live in a world in which we are handling human beings in a way that is not humane. And as such, any project, any initiative trying to change that in a serious professional way is something that everybody should support.
Wow.
And as such, it's more my honor than anything else to be an ambassador or a supporter, a believer in Force for Africa. What Force for Africa stands for is it's a journey. It's a journey to transform the way we understand one of the largest and one of the most unfair industries in the world, which is the world of fashion production.
Okay, yes.
There is an incredible speed with which we consume fastly produced fashion that we might not need, which is competing on pricing and produced under circumstances in countries by human beings that are not paid fairly for it. They're not using sustainable materials. If the only thing we go for is cheap, we will not have a sustainable outcome of that. Force for Africa wants to change that in a continent that needs support from all of us in order to become a global player and to come to its actual potential, as opposed to be a country that is being exploited, and it's been exploited pretty much since the beginning of all times. And that is why I think that creating a fashion brand, a fashion line that is produced in Africa with fair wages, with sustainable materials, is a great answer to create a balanced, inclusive, and more fair and transparent economy in Africa, touching an industry that requires a lot of change and a lot of learning towards becoming ethical and sustainable.
Wow. Great words and a great vision. So I have to say it's an honor for us that you are an ambassador for Force for Africa. It's a big honor for us. And what are the last question, what are the next steps in this journey? You said it's a journey.
Yes.
Where we stand now?
Adventure to Dress is the first step in this journey. Adventure to Dress is a documentary that has different goals. And the first goal, in order to be able to have the support of the community required to pull something like Force for Africa as a fashion brand, we first need to create awareness for the things that are going on and that in the fashion industry and particularly in Africa that we should look into and be critical about. And that is that first step is creating that awareness to be able to educate the audience and gain more supporters for the ultimate cause of creating a sustainable and fair alternative to today's sport and fashion industries, current business practices. So it's a documentary that will travel through Africa and we'll capture human beings that are involved in the fashion industry, involved in the sports industry, that are suffering from the challenges of immigration, or are producers of material that could be an alternative sustainable material to produce fashion, etc. And through all of that, bring together awareness and an understanding of the things that are going behind the scenes and the fact that it's possible to change and improve that.
Wow. Herman, thank you for your words.
My pleasure.
Now it's your turn. If you want to be part of it, of the journey, please contact us. Go on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, search for Force for Africa, Adventure to Dress, write a DM and just text, I want to be part of it. And the rest will be history. We are on a beginning of this journey. It's a long journey, but we're gonna win at the end. Herman, thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.